What's up, guys? This is SNF Anime, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Bleach and everything that's going on right now with it. So without further ado, Foo's here with me, so we're going to get right into it. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell so you're notified when we're dropping more content. Well, without further ado, let's get into this video, bro.
So you always complain about like how One Piece drag on for too long, right?
One Piece is way too... I feel like I'm going to be 50 by the time that anime's done.
So what about the anime like been cut too short or like you feel too rushed? Have you ever seen any type of those anime?
That's been like rushed? That's a good question. Not off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure they might be. There might be a couple.
So yesterday they just released a latest episode on Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War. I feel the episode is like kind of rushed to me. No,
Well, what's making it feel rushed? Like,
because
from the old... So is the old Bleach different from the new Bleach in your opinion? In terms of like how they're doing the storytelling and if it's rushed or not? But I thought the beginning of Bleach was a little bit rushed because in my opinion, I don't felt like they told a story about Ichigo and the whole family and stuff, because I had to keep asking you questions because I was kind of lost. I don't know if it's different in the manga. I don't read the manga, but for Bleach, the OG Bleach, I felt like it was a little rushed in the beginning.
yeah, in a sense, is anime and the manga, the anime go 1-to-1 page.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I think it's like sometimes more is better, even though it's more is better.
So when you say more is better, what do you mean? Can you elaborate on that?
Back in this, may be a spoiler to you, and not be a spoiler for some everybody else. But the thing is, at least like at some point, Ichigo getting a power up. Oh, he got killed first. That's
Mm-hmm.
when his power up happened, and he gained so much power that like a fight. It's not even a fight. It's just a straight up bully the enemy.
Okay.
Like
That
one
kind of
of the
remind me
best
of
fight
like
in
Naruto
Bleach.
a little bit.
Yeah, but this is like one of the best fight in Bleach, and a lot of people agree with that.
Okay.
And you probably already seen like the movie with me, as like the Bleach, the fourth movie, the LR.
Mm-hmm.
The yeah, at the beginning scenes, it's like where like Ichigo fighting against his enemy Okiura. Like, super quick, right? The fight is like within 30 seconds.
Mm.
That's it. Yeah, that is what the author want.
I
So
don't
let
I
me
don't
ask.
like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that. I like okay, so let me tell you my experience real quick. So I know I keep bringing up these like generic animes, but they're the ones that I can remember off rip, right? So One Piece, I feel like their fights be dragged out way too long. Like
yeah.
we were talking about this earlier, and the whole is it Wano? Yeah, Wano arc, right? It's too long, right? We started what 900 and something or 800 and something, and it's still not even done. The manga is done. I haven't even seen Luffy get his god form yet, and he's not gonna get it until next year, half the year, or some crap like that. It's ridiculous,
So
and I don't care about these like side character fights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're just main side characters, not like freaking Chopper in them. You feel me? So,
yeah, in a sense, I would say is like instead of like. So have you seen the uncut version of the cut version of Bleach? Like some people did. You remember the sumo fight, of One Piece? I forgot. I saw it. Do you remember the fight between like Luffy and the sumo guy at the
mhm,
beginning, like Wano?
mhm.
It's way too long, right? Have you seen the cut version? They cut down like I think it's like around 10 minutes. They
No,
cut out.
I didn't see
Yeah.
the cut. I see like all the long version of One Piece. I mean, I do. I guess they dragging it out for it to be for more money and stuff. But I don't agree with like Bleach, because I remember when I watched Bleach 2, it's like all of the fights were like quick. Other than like some main fights, a lot of fights was quick, and then they didn't really explain the story in the beginning. So I was kind of
Yeah,
confused of what was going on and stuff. That's why I had to ask Fu, because Fu is like the godfather to all the anime. He's watched like everything. I'm kind of like, I'm not a rookie, but I'm like, I kind of have some anime under my belt. Do I remember all of them? Not really, but I remember a few. And I remember with
yeah,
Bleach, it was some short fights. Story wasn't being told as how I wanted it to be. Still good anime and shit, but yeah, I don't agree with the 30-second fights. I
yeah.
honestly don't.
This is what happened in the latest fight. Is everything is excellent. They kind of like it just wants like they show the Ichigo ciphers like in the according to the manga, but then they fix this up and they show a mix up between Ichigo and Kenpachi
Mm-hmm.
Sai.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a nice touch to it, but they cut it too short. Like 2 episodes.
So my thing too
Uh,
with Bleach is if you're not gonna like explain stories or go too in depth in it, at least make the fights longer and make everything else like shorter. You know, so we can
yeah,
get fights earlier and longer. You know, I feel like that's how it should be with anime, with certain types of anime, unless it's like a story-based anime and you have to get like
yeah.
really into the story, like Future Phone Diaries or whatever the Japanese version name to that.
I would like to like they have a narrator. They're gonna explain, or like just in the character head they explain their ability
Mm-hmm.
and they monologue themselves in
Because
the
for
head.
me too is I guess one of the other things too, right, Fu, is you read a lot of manga. So a lot of the manga might explain what the hell is going on, because what people generally do is read the manga first and then watch the anime. Kind of like books and stuff with books and movies. I don't read manga. So when you throw me into animes and stuff and they don't do the due diligence of explaining some stuff, I'm completely lost.
Yeah.
Whereas people like Fu, who actually read the manga, might not be lost. And you might say that's on me or whatever, but a lot of people don't read manga either, or don't have the time. I don't have the time. I'm in school and I'm doing other stuff. So
So the fight, 2 episodes for the fight between Kenpachi and Unohana and Ichigo introducing to the Zero Squad Palace.
mhm.
It's a nice touch. But I just want to show them as like the fight between Kenpachi and Unohana. I want them to extend it and do a little bit more to it.
So how long do you want them to extend it for?
They like so. Let's say the latest episode is released on Monday.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's start with that. So I would say we end with Ichigo get tossed into the get introduced to the whole Oden. That's all.
Because I was
And
gonna go more like how many episodes should a fight last?
I would say go to 3 episodes. Yeah, 3 episodes for um like instead of like
For a fight.
episodes 7 and 8,
Uh huh.
let's go with 7, 8, and 9.
Okay, and then the other thing I want to add to that is it you continue on the fight nonstop during those episodes, or is it like One Piece where you're like shifting to other people? Because I find that so annoying too. It's like you get like
Um,
10 seconds of like Luffy fighting Kaido, and then it's like Chopper and Frankie and Jinbei and all those dudes. It's like, what the hell happened to Luffy? You know, is it like
yeah,
that, or you want it like all Luffy, all 3 episodes, or all Naruto, all 3 episodes, or all whoever,
yeah. So for Bleach,
or all
they
Ichigo? Yeah. Hmm.
for Bleach they always like on the fight by themselves. They're not gonna cut. But the new anime, the animation is top notch, by the way,
Hmm.
and the music is on point. But they wanna have a nice touch to it by section it to like from Ichigo point to Kenpachi point and to other people point of view.
Okay.
But in the manga, it's like they show so 1 episode for Kenpachi and 1 episode for Ichigo because I had to go back and read it
Hmm.
and this show so because in the manga they only show like Unohana power a Bankai, but they did not explain it very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all we know is like her Bankai is melting you, and her Shika is like healing you, and that's all we know about it. But she not really explain like how, because she is like she 1,000 years old, more than that.
Mm-hmm.
She is like she and the head captain is like the only two member from the original squad left, and
Mm-hmm.
they say like those that is the strongest squad, and the
Ever.
current yeah like the current squad right now is like the weakest of like the stereotype because they know peace for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a night that they say Enpachi is like too strong, and they had to stop teaching him.
Mm-hmm.
To now we had to like to survive. We had to train him,
Mm-hmm.
and he had to fight Unohana, and the only one survivor for the title.
Mm-hmm.
The fight, I feel like it go one on one with the pit and the manga, but I feel like they could add some more stuff, like or monologue, like explaining how her ability work like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like them. This is a problem in Bleach. Um, during the time, I think now Bleach is nearly over, and Naruto is nearly it like
Uh, sh-
75% the
of
end.
shooting of Shippuden or.
Shippuden,
Uh,
yeah, because at that time Bleach has been rushed a lot,
the
and the
reason I
author don't
say
have
that is
enough time.
because Bleach came out when OG Naruto came out, and then Shippuden came out later after 200 episodes.
Yeah, so they've been rushed a lot, and the problem is, this is like I don't like the company about the company is like just let the author have their own freedom to write it.
But
So
money is the factor
yeah,
between all
money is
this.
king. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would say you should like spend some more time with the author and adding some more detail to it, but
Mm-hmm.
make it a little bit better instead of like oh we just go page for page and no explanation. Because I bet a lot of people watching Bleach the latest episode they was like wait what happened? What is her power? Because they always shows like her power like as long as you in her zone
Mm-hmm.
she melted you, and the way she trained you she learned healing
Mm-hmm.
so that she can revive you and keep cleaning you up like that.
Okay. I guess that makes
Yeah,
it easier for us to explain what her power is or what we think her power is, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
because like so far we know that she is the best swordsman in
Mm-hmm.
Bleach. She is the title of the Kenpachi. She know 8,000 style of sword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean she is OP. Not to mention her Bonka yet. So that's that's like my opinion.
Okay. Let us know your guys' opinion in the comments below. I'm very interested to see what you guys think. Uh, Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell so you notify when we're dropping more content. Without further ado, guys, we appreciate you for tuning in. Peace.